What's up, everybody? Spotchka and Death Sticks back. Because, guess what we have? I've watched it twice now. It's 5 in the morning. It's finally here. The Book of Boba Fett. It's 5 a.m. Did I mention that? Anyway, so we have the first episode dropped tonight. All it said on the beginning of it was that it's chapter 1. With a runtime of 38 minutes. A little underwhelming, but fuck, whatever. And it's this one is directed by Robert Rodriguez. Looks like that Ludwig guy's back to do the music and everything, which is awesome because he was fucking baller. But I guess let's get into it. Fucking so basically starts off like any of the other series have done. They got their little helmet montage and everything, but there's music behind it. There's not the usual like so it goes through that, and then we get a cold open on Tatooine at Jabba's palace. It pans across that, and then we got he's in the back of the tank already. So he's sitting in there, whatnot. Looks like he's just having himself a little nap. But he's got like twitchy. And we get to our first flashback. We go straight into the flashbacks in this. I was kind of surprised by that, but not really, because the guys who work on this, fuck yeah. But yeah, right into the flashbacks. And the first one is fucking Camino. I'm like, what are we gonna see on Camino that we haven't seen? Like with Boba and Jango. Unfortunately, we don't get any Jango. It's just a little exterior picture of the city. What's up, bud? Excuse me, sir. Okay, go. Go. Hey. All right, whatever. So yeah, Camino. Nothing on Camino. But then it's a flash forward to Attack of the Clones. With young Boba picking up the helmet and pressing it to his head. Still no head falling out of the helmet. Oh well. But from there we go to what everyone was fucking waiting for. Like, with all this. How the fuck he got out of the Sarlacc. So he's in the Sarlacc now. Like, it's just just cut straight to him in the Sarlacc. Just all these tentacles and all this fucking crazy shit. I don't want to fucking, that's gross as shit. I don't want to be in that. But he's looking around. He's trying to figure out how to get out. He's like, what the fuck just happened? Turns his light on. There's already a stormtrooper fucking disintegrating and shit. And he's just like, alright, fuck this. I gotta get out of here. And it seemed like he is having some trouble breathing. Goes up to the stormtrooper. Rips his fucking oxygen hose off. And he just takes like a nice big inhale. Turns around. Fucking punches into the Sarlacc. And just lights the motherfucker on fire. And honestly, I think he fucking killed him, man. Like, he fucking killed that Sarlacc. Like, because he digs himself out of the fucking other side of it. And that thing's not moving anymore. Like, I don't know. I think he killed that motherfucker. So he gets out of there and he's just, I don't know, he's fucking exhausted and shit and just fucking rolls over. Fucking passes out. Of course, Jawa's come along, so we see how the fucking he loses his armor. He's still passed out through this whole thing. Or no, he grabs one of them's leg and he just fucking hits him with the fucking butt of his rifle or whatever. But yeah, then these Tuskens come along and they're like, all right, look at this slave or whatever we're gonna fucking use him for. So they tie him up and everything, fucking start dragging him. And here's what I want to know. What this worm thing is, because like they like drip that fucking carrot looking worm in his mouth, and then he's like all of a sudden awake. Is that like space cocaine or something? Like fucking, because he's like, they're trying to fucking drag him from where the fuck ever they are in the desert to their spot and shit, and like they're gonna want him awake and like, I don't know, fucking space energy drink. I got him up there. But yeah, then we get the we actually get the title sequence. We get Book of Boba Fett, and we find out that this episode is called Stranger in a Strange Land. And that whole sequence pretty much went on for like I don't know, 12 minutes or so of the 38-minute program. Little long, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if pacing is really an issue. Like, we'll get to that later though. But so we're back with the Tuskens and shit, and now there's a Rhodian all tied up with him. So basically, he's like, fuck this, I'm leaving. And he frees himself and he looks at the Rhodian. He's like, hey, Rhodian, fucking want to get the fuck out of here? And then the Rhodian's fucking dumbass is like, Luke just calls the fucking Tuskens, so the Tuskens come. That doesn't work out well. Meanwhile, he's just getting tortured the whole time. Fucking all his bullshit. So, yeah, after that whole scene of like just him getting beat down and whatnot, there's the fucking the Mastiff dog, alien Mastiff dog. Yeah, there's that. So now we're back on we're still on Tatooine, but we're back at the palace. He's in the tank. Fennec comes up and she's like, boss, it's time to go. They're here for your tribute and whatnot. So he gets ready. We see the whole scene with him getting all fucking strapped up and shit. That's pretty fucking badass. He's got the robots doing it and everything. The first person we meet, well, the first person we kind of see in the picture, I don't know what I did with him. I was actually going to put him in this video. We see 8D8, which in the background of Return of the Jedi is the one droid working that like lever system with the gonk droid that flips him over and he like burns his feet and shit. So I was gonna pop him out, but I honestly have no idea where he is. So like, yeah, he's in the scene. The first person that first person, he doesn't fucking understand. He's like, you get any of that? And Fennec's like, well, I think it means like friendship or whatever. So that guy dicks off. And then the second guy we got in, name is Doc Strassi. And why can't I fucking write that down for some reason? Because I knew I was gonna fucking forget it. I'll put it down here somewhere, fucking wherever. But his name is Doc Strassi. And he's actually played by Robert Rodriguez. So they have a minute, and he actually brings him what's looking like a full Wookiee pelt. So that was his gift, and he's all like threatening. He makes like a little comment. It's just like, whenever do I have this written? No. So he pieces off too, and he's just basically like, whenever they give you a compliment, they feel like they're threatening. And then here's a word I haven't seen before. Apparently, these crime lords, or I guess you'd call them like nobles of the underworld, or just anywhere, or maybe this is just a Tatooine thing. But they're called Dimios. Guess that just means a noble or a person with power, or however you want to take that. Next guy we got in is a guy from the mayor, which is gonna be a thing. His name's Mock Shiaz. Shiaz. Just as a reminder, I write this shit down in the dark, and I have horrible handwriting, so that doesn't always work out very well. But he comes from the mayor. The mayor was supposed to come, but of course he's the fucking mayor, so he's gonna fucking send one of his lankies or whatever. So he's basically like, mayor welcomes you to town, blah, 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 let's be prosperous and everything. And he's like, all right, cool, neat. You don't got anything for me? All right, well, see you later then. And then he's like, oh yeah, about that, your tribute, or however they put it. And he's like, wait a minute, I'm confused. And Fennec's like, should I kill him? And he's like, nah, he works for the mayor. Let's not do this quite yet. So they're just like, you know what? You can take your leave without being harmed or whatever. So that guy pisses off. And then we get to the next scene where they're just straight up walking through town. They're getting eyes from people and whatnot. As you would. So we get to this like bar oasis thing. Fennec's all like, I told you to take the fucking carriage thing, the thing that they carry the people on and whatnot. Yeah, whatever they carry the people on. So we get into this bar, we're panning around and everything. Guess who we fucking see? Max fucking Rebo. Told you all motherfuckers a million fucking times that dude survived the fucking sail barge, and here he is right there, right now. So Max Rebo is still around. Looks like we got one of the guys from Figure and Dan. I don't know if that's just a side project of theirs or what's going on, but Max fucking Rebo. So they go there to meet this bar owner. I guess this is like, I don't know, Mos Espa's brothel or something, but her name is Garza Fwit. And she's pretty fucking cool. They get like straight to the point. He's like, let's talk business. I'm going to be here for a while. Like, let's make this profitable and da-da-da. So they get sent on their way. Then these shield motherfuckers show up. These guys with the shields all in red and everything. So they show up and we get that whole fight. And apparently you can't do shit to these shields at all, because he just tries to fire off a fucking rocket right away. Doesn't do anything but blows the helmet to the side. He fucking loses all his coins to Jawas again and everything. Surprised they didn't take his fucking helmet. Or we'll see that in, like, episode 2, because we don't see the helmet for the rest of that episode. But they're all grabbing at the coins. No one grabbed the helmet. So yeah, we go through that whole fight. His new Gamorreans come over. They help out, like make a brick in the fucking, because they're surrounded and shit. So that fight goes on for, I don't know, long enough, and he eventually gets beaten. Not bad, but enough to be, like, incapacitated for a minute. And then, yeah, fucking Fennec runs off to get them. And he tells his Gamorreans, he's just like, bring me to the back of the tank now. So then we just go on. The rest of it's just Fennec chasing them down. He's just like, bring one back alive or whatever. And eventually she will. I almost think that those guys aren't gonna be Crimson Dawn. I mean, it's still a really fucking good possibility. But I think they might be the mayor's people. Because in the one trailer, I forget who they bring in. Because Fennec's got someone on a chain. And they walk in to see somebody of some definite importance or whatever. And so I think it's going to be like, is this one of yours type scene or whatever. But that is yet to be seen. So he gets back in the back of the tank, and we are back in time again. Another flashback. I'm actually kind of surprised at the amount of flashbacks that are in this, but I don't think there's going to be a lot more. Just telling by the trailers and where the story is going, I think this episode 2 is going to be a little bit less of these flashbacks that we've been seeing, and more of like the current story, because this is only 7 episodes. So we're back with the Tusken Raiders. Shit ain't still good, but because now they're chained up together and tied up. So little guy from the first time, he comes over, unleashes them at least, and then they go for a little trip in the desert to some kind of outpost that's we don't know what that is yet, but those raider people or whatever, not Tusken Raiders of course, but like those outlaws or like bandits or whatever that dude was talking about in Mandalorian. They're fucking up this place and stealing water and doing what the fuck they want. So he brings them out there. I don't know if that was like for like, if that's the trading post, or if that is gonna be fucking Tashi Station. It's got to be some kind of trading post, because obviously he was taking them there for some apparent reason to do something or to get water. Because kid was basically like, fuck this. They start going back the other way, and then tells them to start digging for those little fucking, I don't know if you know what they are, those like little puffy things. If you ever saw them like on the soccer field as a kid, and you like poke them, and they look like that, but like the shit that they drink their water from and whatnot. So he's making him dig for that. And eventually the Rhodian somehow digs up Goro from fucking Mortal Kombat. So everyone's getting fucked up by this dude. And then we see like how Boba Fett like really is that still fucking powerful and strong, and he is a fucking warrior like that. No matter what you've been putting him through, like all this extreme heat, fucking all the beatings, all the bullshit. He fucks this thing up. Like, if you know what Goro is, he's got 4 arms and 2 legs and blah blah blah. But this is like a lizard form of that. So yeah, he ends up getting on top of it and taking the chain from the Rhodian and just choking the shit out of him. And then once he goes down, he just stands up on top of him, fucking like a perfect fucking Robert Rodriguez scene. Fucking sun's behind him, all fucking victorious and shit. And then just fucking brings the chain up like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah. So we get back to the Tusken Raider base. The kid's got the head. He's all running around all fucking proud and shit, saying he killed it, blah, blah, blah. Everyone believes him. They're giving him praise and everything. Boba comes up, and he's just like, yeah, all right, that was me, but whatever. And then the chief comes over and just passes him over one of the little poofy water drinks. And then just walks away, and Boba just takes a sip out of it, and that's where the episode ends. Yeah. So, pretty fucking neat for a first episode. A little too much sand walking during that, like, going out to whatever the outpost was. And that scene for me, that could have been, like, done a little bit quicker and maybe see a little bit more stuff in town. I don't know. Instead of the flashback stuff, like a little more in-town stuff, like currently, like I want to know what's going on there. Of course, I want to see him get the fuck out of the goddamn fucking hole. But I don't know. Overall, it's pretty fucking damn cool for a first episode. Shit, don't got much else to say there. I don't know. Book of Boba Fett is here, guys. Like, fuck yeah. At least till mid-February, and then I'm gonna not have fucking anything to talk about it for a while again. But yeah, I'll give this one like solid 6 out of 10. Like, I maybe was dumb and had some higher expectations for a first episode, judging by what I've seen before. But still, I'm getting a fucking great goddamn story. That's gonna fucking hit the wall. Like, this is gonna get fucking good. I can see it happening already. Like I said, I think we're only gonna have the flashbacks throughout the second episode. But yeah, I don't know. Solid start. Yeah, that's it. Fucking I'm gonna go shower and fucking get ready for work, I guess, because this is gonna be my Wednesdays for now. So rock and roll, everybody. Fucking may the force be with you, and I'll see you next week.